Austin reunion recap, and this is Amanda Gore. So I'm super excited. Amanda Gore was one of my favorites. She actually trained with us at Leadership first, and then we got to see her again at actual reunion. And I just wanted to tell you a few of the brief things that I took away from her. One of the things that she kept talking about is how powerful our thoughts are, and just the things that we tell ourselves. And over and over and over again, the things that we tell ourselves. If we tell ourselves we're failures or we can't do something, we say that over and over again, naturally we're going to believe it, and naturally it's going to be true. But if we tell ourselves over and over again positive things, or things that we want to become true and want to become reality, naturally those things are going to become a reality. She kind of mentioned how when kids are born, they're not necessarily born shy, and yet we often say, oh, he's shy, just because he maybe moved away one time. And then the more and more we say that, then naturally that child says, hey, I'm shy, right? And forever grows up labeling themselves as shy. And so if you're, think about your thoughts and go over those over and over and over again, right? The other thing she really talked about is butterflies, and I loved this. She was really talking about the chrysalis, and that's, between the moment when they're a caterpillar and they're going to become into the butterfly, and they go into this chrysalis, and they have to form and strengthen and do these different things. And she talked about someone one time could see that the butterfly was struggling to get out of the chrysalis, and so he cut the chrysalis to let the butterfly come out. Well, then the butterfly came out, and it could not fly, and it could not do what it needed to do, and it died. And that was because part of the struggle of getting out of the chrysalis was forming to become the butterfly he needed to be, and to be able to have the strength to fly and the strength to do these things. And I thought that was really neat. A lot of times we struggle and we go through different things, and we wish somebody would just cut the chrysalis and just let us out quickly. And that's not always going to be the case. And a lot of times we need them to not. Especially in our SCENTSY business, we a lot of times think, oh, if someone would just give me recruits, or give me orders, or if they give me events, or they would just give me these things, I'd be able to do it. I would be able to do it. I am a personal testimony to not being given a lot of things, and not really having the strength and support that I had hoped for in the beginning. And because of that, I kind of pulled out myself, and it was kind of that moment of me trying to get out of that chrysalis, and I kind of formed what I needed to do and gain that strength that I needed to be to have this strong business that I have. And I believe a lot of that is because I had to fight so hard for what I wanted, and to be able to get it, and I had to go and find it and search for it myself and really seek it out. Nobody was giving me the answers or giving me the things. The other thing that she really talked about is the story that you're telling yourself about you and about others. And this is very important. When we see people and we have this story in our mind of who they are or what they're like, we tend to label them as that. And when we see them, we think of that. And we need to change that story, and change the way we think of them, and change the story about ourselves too. And that way, when we interact with someone, naturally, it's going to be obvious the way we feel about them because of the story that we've been telling ourselves about them. Anyways, that's just a little brief thing about Amanda Gore and some of the stuff she discussed. She talked a little bit later in my notes and reunion, so I may get back on here again for Amanda Gore, but that's just my recap for today. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and we'll chat soon.